Yeah, hello everyone. This is so today's topic is AWS. Currently in the market, if you go ahead with the IT industry, if you want to run with the IT industry, so you need to know cloud platforms. And right now, AWS is one of the booming platforms. Is one of the booming platforms. Pardon me, I'm a bit I'm having cough and cold actually. So in AWS, what is AWS? AWS is Amazon Web Services, and it is one of the booming cloud platforms right now in the IT industry because most of the customers are moving toward AWS. From exam perspective, what we have, this is the associate tier. This is the first level of exam you need to complete before you go to the professional tier. In associate tier, you have certified solutions architect, certified developer associate, certified sysops administrator, and in professional you have certified solution architect professional and DevOps professional. Today's topic, I'll be covering of certified solutions architect associate exam. From here you can guess how much tough it would be. Well, the easier exams are certified cloud practitioner, developer associate. These two are one, you can say, are the easy ones. When you move ahead to solutions architect associate, it becomes a bit tough. Then sysops administrator associate, this is one of the toughest exam, hardest exam among all the associate exams. Next, security specialty, big data specialty, advanced networking, DevOps Pro. Here, specific services such as Elastic Beanstalk and all those you need to know in this. Solutions architect, professional. That you can understand how much tough it would be. And from exam perspective, you can means it's not that you will be given some MCQ questions and you need to answer those. You will be given some scenario based questions, and those you need to check and you need to answer to pass the exam. So if we go ahead with the history of AWS, when did it start? As it's given here, it started in 2003. SQS, that is simple queue service. We will go, means this video I am basically I am making this video to give you the basic idea of AWS and its components, and I will be making more videos if you like, and if you like this video and I get some comments, then I will be making some more videos where I will post regarding each and every service. So what is SQS? SQS is simple queue service. This was officially launched in 2004. Whereas AWS, since it started at 2003, it officially launched in 2006 only, and certification exam started from 2013. Uh, if you go with the AWS, means new services launched and all, you can see from the graph which is given here how many new services have been launched each and every year. In 2011, 82 services launched, new services launched. 2012, 159. 13, 280. 14, 516. 15 735, 16,000 and 17 13,000 plus. So I'm making this video right now in 2018. I'm making this video, so there's more and more updates above this also. And the more you go, the more updates will be coming. So I'll be posting those the new updates and all regularly in my channel. If you feel, you can subscribe to my channel and you can get the updates accordingly. In this Gartner's Magic Quadrant, you can see this is from 2016 and this one from 2017, as of August 2016 and as of June 2017. The leader is Amazon Web Services, which is accompanied by Microsoft, but Microsoft Azure it is. But Microsoft Azure doesn't support all and each and every many services, like it doesn't support Oracle database. Since I'm an Oracle DBA, so from my perspective, Microsoft Azure, we don't have much options in Microsoft Azure to work with Oracle DBA. We have and you can see here, Google is one of the key competitors, which is from 2016 to 2017, it is moving up. We have Alibaba Cloud, IBM, Oracle is also there in Oracle Cloud, and we have so many players. Going ahead with the AWS Global Infrastructure. So what do we have in here? We have if you see this, compute, storage, databases, migration, network, content delivery. I will go ahead with each and every topic one by one. AWS, it has 16 regions and 44 availability zones as of December 2017. It has also, if everything is not noted in the slide, so you need to be bit concentrative on what I say. So 16 regions and 44 availability zones are there in as of December 2017, and AWS has also suggested, also notified us that there will be more 6 more regions and 17 more availability zones by 2018. So what is a region? I'm saying at first only, I'm saying that there are 16 regions, but I don't know what's regions. What is a region? It is a geographical area like London, Northern Virginia, and many more, uh, where your AWS account or your AWS server, anything will be located. And each region consists of 2 or more availability zones. What is an availability zone? AZ. It is simply a data center. Well, they are in a region, but for enough, far enough apart, so that if there is any disaster in, let's say, if disaster in southern London, it won't affect northern London. There may be multiple data centers in one availability zone, but it is a place to put resources and consider failure in a certain availability zone. What is an edge location? As you can see here, endpoints for AWS which are used for caching content. See, you can take an example. Your my AWS server is located in Mumbai, and you are trying to fetch it from US. So if you are trying to fetch it from US, a server which is located in Mumbai, there will be lots of latency. To overcome this latency, we have edge locations, which are uh, placed which are placed near to your region and which contains the cached contents. But for this, the user one will, if a user is trying to fetch anything and it uh, for the first time, the latency will be different for the user 2 to fetch the same content second time. Well, typically this AWS edge location, this consists of the cloud front and Amazon's content delivery network, CDN. Imagine if you have all your informations in London, what I said, and somebody in Sydney wants to access them. They have to pull that info from London to Sydney, which would create a lot of latency. Uh, there are many more edge locations than regions. Here you can see as of 2017 there are 16 regions, but currently there are 96 edge locations available. Well, from exam point of view, you may get some questions like this. What is the difference between an availability zone and a edge location? What is a region and can it contain more than two availability zones? Let's go ahead with the AWS platform. What are the services? This is just a screenshot from AWS, from inside the AWS. See, compute, storage, database, management tools, media services, security, identity and compliance, mobile services. These many things are there. I will go in gist with each and every topic and I will let you know which all topics are important for your exam point of view. Compute. Compute is very important. The first thing in compute is, as you can see, EC2. What is EC2? EC2 is Elastic Compute Cloud. What is this? These are virtual machines inside your AWS platform. You can also have physically dedicated machines under EC2 as well. What is EC2 container service? See, these things I'm just giving you a basic, and in details I will go with each and every topic in another videos. So just get the basics first. What is EC2 container service? This runs and manages document at a scale. Elastic Beanstalk, these are for developers who don't understand AWS at all. They just upload their code and then Elastic Beanstalk provides things like coders, scaling groups, load balancers or EC2 instances. Everything is being provided by AWS. What is Lambda? Bit same. It is a code uploaded to the cloud and then you control and execute. You don't have to worry about any underlying physical or virtual machines. There is nothing to manage. There's no operating system involved in Lambda. Just you need to worry about your code. If you are able to execute your code successfully, then well and good. That's the only thing you need to worry. Light cell, another component. Here each and every component you can see are important, out of which Elastic EC2, Elastic Beanstalk and Lambda, these three are very much important. So what is light cell? This is Amazon's VPS service or virtual private service. VPS means virtual private service. Basically it's for people who are totally ignorant of AWS. It provisions your server, fixed IP address, and it logins to the server through RDP. Just log into the server through RDP or SSH and manage through server management console. You can log into AWS through two ways. One is through management console and the other is programmatically. We'll discuss those things later on. Programmatically means you need Amazon CLI, Amazon command line interface. From there you need to go ahead. Batch is computing in cloud. One question may arise for you guys. What Lambda also is processing your code. Elastic Bean is also processing your code. So what's the difference between Lambda and Elastic Beanstalk? Well, Lambda is function as a service, while Beanstalk is platform as a service. As I said, Lambda doesn't involve any operating systems. Lambda will be much more. This is one of the difference. Please note it down. The next difference is Lambda will be much more cheaper option in most cases, since you only pay when it is triggered. While with Beanstalk, resources are provisioned to you until you say otherwise. Lambda will run your script while Beanstalk will run your application. Next is storage. You might have, if you have gone through AWS, sometimes you might have heard the term S3. What is S3? S3 is simple storage service. Elastic File System, Glacier, Snowball, Storage Gateway. Everything will be discussed in detail in another video, which will be only for storage. So what is S3? S3 is simple storage service. It is an object based storage. You have buckets, you have S3 buckets where you keep your files. I will go with the those videos on how to create a bucket, how to place a file in those, what is versioning, what is the what are the other features of S3 in another video. What is Elastic File System? Pardon me, I have a big throat problem, and today only I sat with this. What is Elastic File System? There might be my voice will be a bit low today actually. It is network attached storage system. You can store files in a network NFS and mount it into virtual machines. Glacier, this one is used for data archivals, and you put some uh, lifetime for your files in your S3 bucket, and those after those lifetime is run goes to Glaciers. What is Snowball? It is like a migration service also, you can say. It is a way to bring in large amounts of data in your AWS data center rather than transmitting this over your network. So uh, an AWS Amazon guy goes to your network data center, carries your data, and this puts it in the cloud. So you need to write data physically in a disk and send to AWS data center and import it manually. Storage gateway, it is a vast topic and important topic. Storage itself, I forgot to mention, storage itself is very important topic. Storage gateway, these are like virtual appliances. These are virtual machines that you install in data center and replicate info to S3. Well, storage gateway also are of many types. They are file gateway NFS, volume gateway ISCSI, file gateway that stores flat files. Then volume gateway ISCSI, it stores block based storages. Tape gateway VTL, it is one of the backup related, and virtual tape library, it is there to keep the backups. And volume gateway can be of two types. stored volumes, cache volumes. These we will be discussing in details later on in our this video, storage video. Well, another important topic, database. Relational databases. These consist of Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, Postgre, Aurora, that is an Amazon version of MySQL. Well, then we have this DynamoDB. This is a non-relational database. Elastic Cache. This is a way of caching the commonly queried thing from the DB server. Then we have this Amazon Redshift. This is for data warehousing or business intelligence. Here complex queries are executed. Migration, this is another important topic. See, here also we have this snowball. We had this snowball in storage and in here. Am I wrong with the slide? Just check. Let me check once. Yeah, in storage snowball should not be coming. That's what I was thinking. I told you that this is migration service. Why it's in there? It should be here. See, so pardon me. Amazon Migration Hub. What is this? This is a tracking service. It is a just nothing but tracking service, which allows to track your applications as you migrate them to AWS and integrates them with other services within the migration framework. What is application discovery service? This is a way of tracking dependencies for your applications. If you have any dependency, then those will be tracked in here. Database migration service, you can understand. Server migration service, similar to database migration service, but it helps to migrate virtual and physical service in AWS cloud. Snowball, as I said, it can migrate large amounts of data physically. Next is network and content delivery. Very important topic, out of which VPC, that is very important. What is VPC? Virtual private cloud. It is a virtual data center which consists of firewalls, then availability zones, network ACL, route tables, everything. ACL, what is ACL? Access control list. Then we have this CloudFront. CloudFront is Amazon's content delivery network. This is related with the edge location. We already discussed about this, which caches the info and requested from another region. Route 53, this is another very important topic, and in this it cannot be completed. This is one of the Amazon's DNS services. API gateway, application program interface. This is the creation of your own APIs for other services to talk to. Direct connect, that is also important, very important topic. For these topics are important for your solution architect, I'm saying. Well, direct connect, this is a way of running dedicated lines from either your corporate head office or data center to directly into Amazon and directly connect to your VPC. Next we have developer tools. This is not much important in your solutions architect exam, but still I will just go through each and every topic. What is this CodeStar? This is a way of getting group of developers working together quite easily. Well, it basically it sets up your code and you have continuous delivery tool chain and release code within minutes. Code commit, this is the place where you store your code. What is code build? This will compile the code for you and produce software packages ready to deploy. What is code deploy? As you can say from the name, you can understand this is a deployment service and automates application deployments through EC2 instances. What is code pipeline? Like a queue, you can say. It is continuous delivery service and automates the steps required to release your software. Steps in which your software can be released. X-ray, used to debug and analyze applications, can find the root cause of issues. As you can, in your normal health checkup, if you go for X-ray, it goes for a root cause. It goes for a whether your bone, if you have a fracture or not. Those things it will be checking to eradicate the bottleneck. Management tools, this is very important. CloudWatch, cloud formation is very important among this, but others are also very important. CloudWatch, well, it will just watch, means it will just watch, means it's a monitoring service, and this is important in CSOPs exam, not in not much important in solutions architect. Cloud formation, this is important in solution architect. It reduces the effort in buying server, operating system and all. It takes all of that and generates a code. You can take a cloud formation template, a template is available. You can take the template and deploy WordPress site, SharePoint site, or anything whatever you want. The codes can be reused to deploy in any other region also. So you can deploy in any other region with the same template. Cloud template, this is also an important exam topic. Whenever you are creating a S3 bucket or EC2 instance, it triggers an API code within AWS environment. CloudTrail basically logs that. It's like an audit log. It logs those changes to AWS environment. So whenever you create a thing, CloudTrail captures that. It stores records for, you can say, 1 week or so. You can track if your account gets hacked, everything. What means what an audit log does. That's the thing CloudTrail is doing. What is config? This monitors the configuration of your entire AWS environment. Using, you can visual, it has point in time snapshots also, and you can visualize your AWS environment using AWS config and check how it is configured, whether it's fine or not. Ops works, this is similar to Elastic Beanstalk, but a way of automating AWS environment. This one is important for your CSOPs exam. Service catalog, this is not, till now it is not there in any exam. This manages the catalog of IT services and can be anything from virtual machines, images, individual operating systems, software, databases. This is used for governance and compliance record. Systems manager, this is also not an important topic. This is an interface to manage, as you can the name suggests, system manager. It is an interface to manage AWS resources used for EC2 patch maintenance. If you want to roll out any patches for thousands of EC2 instances, it's easier to use system manager. Next is trusted advisor. This is important in solution architect. It gives you advice across as you can say advisor, it gives you advice across multiple associated disciplines. It gives advice around security, tells you if you have left your ports open. It tells you if you are not using your AWS service as much as you can. Basically, it asks, lets you save money if you are keeping your ports open, if you are not using any AWS service much, so it will ask you to just stop it so you can monitor your expenses like that. Means it is like an accountant, you can say, which you can trust. Managed services, as the name suggests, it manages AWS services. Next is media services. This is not much important, this is not at all important, and we are here we have Elastic transcoder, media convert, media live, media package, media store, media tailor. I won't go through these topics much. And next, machine learning also. These are not very important things to go through. We'll jump over to analytics. Here, Athena. Analytics is an important topic, and out of which Athena, this is not an exam. This allows you to run SQL queries against things in your S3 bucket. What is an S3 bucket, by the way? These things I will cover in your next videos. Anyway, S3 bucket is, you can say, like a folder under which your objects or files will be kept. Just you can remember this as of now. EMR. What is this? Elastic Matrices. MATRIDGES. I'll just edit it. This is used to process large amount of data for big data solutions. Well, cloud search, Elastic search services, these are search engines, these are search services for Amazon. Kinesis, this is very important. This is a way of ingesting large amount of data into AWS. Those could be feeds from social media. Well, we have this Kinesis video streams also. QuickSight, data pipeline, Glue, these are not much important, so I won't go through these topics. Next is security, identity and compliance, and this is very important topic, out of which IAM, identity access management, it is important. As the name suggests, you can create users, you can give permissions to them, you can set rules for each and every user, these things from IAM. Cognito, this is way of doing device authentication, usually authenticate using mobile apps. These things I'll be covering later on. Guard duty, monitors malicious activity around your AWS account. Inspector, this is an important topic. This is an agent which needs to be installed on the virtual machines or EC2 instances and run a whole bunch of tests against it. It checks for any security vulnerabilities. This can be scheduled as per requirement, which generates a report based on severity list. AWS Mackie or Mackie, I pardon me the name. This scans for S3 buckets and looks for things that contain personally identifiable information. Next is certificate manager. These are new ones. I also need to go through this. This get certificate to get certificates for free if you are using AWS and you are registering the domains through Route 53. It's a way of managing the SSL certificates. Cloud HSM, hardware security module. HSM is hardware security module. This is dedicated bits of hardware and you use them to store your keys. This could be private or public keys. You use these keys to accept your EC2 instances. You can also store other encryption keys in there. Directory service, basically a way of integrating your Microsoft Active Directory services with AWS. WAF, web application file. It is like a layer segment file. It checks malicious activities at application layer and prevents them. Shield, it's free. It helps to prevent. This is free. It's not chargeable. It prevents DDoS attacks. Advanced Shield to protect 24/7 from DDoS attacks, those that will be chargeable. Normal Shield is free and Advanced Shield that is chargeable. Artifact, it orders and compliance on demand access to download AWS compliance report. Mobile services, these are not much to discuss about. I will jump into AWS integration, application integration. Here step functions manages different Lambda functions. Amazon MQ, these are message queues. SNS, this is very important topic. This is simple notification service. SQS, this is a simple queue for service. This is a way of decoupling infrastructure. Imagine you got name creation website and somebody uploads an image to your website and they tell you what text needs to be encoded to that image. This needs to be sent to SQS, which will hold it in a queue. Then EC2 instances pull those queues and pull that message down and go in and create that image with text and move it away from the queue. If your EC2 instance dies meanwhile, then it doesn't process the message successfully and it will return back the queue for reprocessing in EC2 instance. What is SWF? Simple workflow service. Amazon actually uses this in their warehouse, and every time a package is ordered online, it creates a simple workflow job. Manual intervention is required here, since when a package is ordered, someone has to find it in the warehouse and package and process online to mark it as a delivery. Next is customer engagement. Connect this contact centers as a service. SES, simple email service sending large amount of email. Here in business productivity we have Alexa for business. This one you can use it to dial into a meeting room. You can dial into IT to tell your printers are broken, etc., etc. Chime, video conferencing with Amazon employees like Google Hangouts and all like that. Chime is another, means it's an app based for to communicate with the Amazon employees. Like we have this Google Hangouts and Skype, these things like that. Work.os, this is the important topic. This is safely and securely stores work related documents. Work mail, Amazon's version of Office 365 using email through Amazon. Work mail, this is Amazon's version of Office 365, I told you. Then desktop and app streaming, this is important. Workspaces VDI solution, then AppStream 2, this is way of streaming your actual applications. IoT, this is Internet of Things. IoT device management, Amazon free RTOS, this game development. This game lift helps to develop games. I just went through the basic of AWS, and means you might be thinking that I didn't cover everything, but this is just a AWS basic, just you know the topics, and I will discuss each and everything in detail in later course, including lab. So please subscribe to my channel to go through. Recap. I think you can, if you go through this, you can understand. AWS region consists of an independent collection of AWS computing resources in different defined geography. Availability zones are distinct locations from within an AWS region that are engineered to be isolated from failures. AWS VPC is a component of networking service. Elastic Beanstalk is specifically designed to run a developer's code on an infrastructure that is automatically provisioned to host that code. Route 53, this is Amazon's highly scalable DNS service. Lambda is an AWS service which allows us to run a code without having a worry to provision underlying resources. Elastic Map Reduce is an AWS compute service which is specifically designed to assist you in processing large data sets. What is difference between Elastic Beanstalk and CloudFormation? Well, Elastic Beanstalk, it automatically handles the deployment from capacity provisioning, load balancing, auto scaling to application health monitoring based on the code you uploaded. Whereas in CloudFormation, it is an automated provisioning engine designed to deploy entire cloud environments via JSON script. CloudFront uses CDN to distribute content around the world. S3 offers durable available storage for flat files. Kinesis is used for collecting large amounts of data streamed from multiple servers. That's it. And I believe you don't need a video of how to create an AWS free tier account. If you need, please leave a comment. I'll post a video for creation of AWS free tier account also. And also just to let you know, in AWS free tier account you will be given 1050 free hours of EC2 instance, out of after which you will be charged. So if you need a video for AWS free tier account also, please do subscribe and place a comment. Thank you.